George Trapp driving down the middle. Chamberlain flies. Watch that out of bounds. He is awesome. Malone, pass is deflected, going to be stolen, I think, by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Ray rocked the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
All right, here's Dennis. Gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner. Got it! Ball game's over. Boston wins. Here's Jordan for three. Yes!
Bryant to shot. Oh! LeBron James, with no regard for human life, has given the Cavaliers their biggest lead tonight. It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
This is WHPC Sports Talk.
That's right, sports fans. It's Thursday, another Thursday edition of WHPC Sports Talk on the voice of Nassau Community College. 90.3 WHPC. As usual on Thursday, we got a packed crew. More packed than usual, actually.
There's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. Let me go through and introduce everybody. Host for today, Joshua Umahi, joined by Nico Each. How we doing?
Hey, Josh.
Hey.
Packers play tonight.
Yes.
Yippee. The Rangers play tonight. Yippee. World Cup starts on Sunday. Yippee.
Yippee. We will get
Knicks
to
are winning. It's making me upset. Yippee.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about the Knicks winning, but we'll get into that a little later.
Hope so.
Eric Williams.
I'm just here for the vibes. Every Thursday.
You just here for the vibes. Just here for the vibes. Brayton Daniello.
It's Thursday. It's the best edition of WHPC Sports Talk.
But by far the best. Antonio Gonzalez.
Are we allowed to say that? That seems like highly, You know what? Yeah, it is. We're the best. I don't even care anymore. Yeah, we're the best. What about it? Next. I'm here. We're here and the air's closing in.
San Antonio, we made some moves on the Thursday edition, but I would like to say it's much better now. I mean, we had an old person that was on here that we don't like to talk about too much, but I'm happy with all the moves.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, he was here every day, so I don't know what that means about,
Well, specifically the Thursday edition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Heard you.
Bad Bender.
Is your mic good?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if it was my headphones at first, but like Nico sounds like he's on the moon again.
Hello?
Nah.
No.
It's very low.
Am I still there?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, well, you're good.
No, it's both.
Hello?
It's both.
It's both?
It's both.
It's both.
Oh, we will get those microphones sorted out, but before we do, let's introduce the new addition to WHPC Sports Talk, France Compare. How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Excited to be here?
Yeah, very excited.
All right, so customary for every new co-host on WHPC Sports Talk, we're going to introduce yourself, run through your favorite sports teams. So go right ahead.
Tar and feather you next.
Well, that was the silent part out loud. Yeah.
My bad.
Well, I'm France Compare, and pretty much like all New York teams, Yankees, Knicks, Giants. Those are my big three that I pretty much watch all the time.
So you're like the anti-Eric over there. He's like a single New York team. You're all New York teams. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I can get behind that. You said the Knicks. That's where we're going to start today. My New York Knicks. So to the loyal listeners of WHPC Sports Talk, they've heard me yelling, screaming, bitching about the New York Knicks all season long. Pretty much, Tibbs needs to go, Randall needs to be traded, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know it already. But we talked about it on Tuesday, I believe. They're going to start a 5-game road trip. And I was saying, they're going to go 0-5. This is the stretch that I expect. What do I call him? The angry, hairy toenail and Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, well, you've called him that several times.
Yeah, that's when I would expect them to get fired. But surprise, surprise, they win their first game against the team with the best record in the league at that point, the Utah Jazz. And then yesterday, with no Jokic for the Denver Nuggets, a 2-time MVP was out, and the Knicks haven't won there since 2006. So, surprise, surprise again, like 2-0 on the road trip. They win by 3, and it was Julius Randle, of all people.
Your hero. That's your hero right there.
Julius Randle.
You gotta admit it. That's your man right now.
He's my hero for one day,
Antonio. You know who isn't? I'll tell you who isn't. RJ Barrett. He's not your man. That's for sure. He still isn't.
Can we please no RJ Barrett slander? That hurts my heart.
I'm sorry. I haven't showed up. I haven't seen him. I don't know.
I'll cut him some slack on this because, you know, they were saying he was sick, and then Denver with the altitude and everything, it's a tough...
I'm pretty sick of him, okay?
Damn. I mean, yeah, I am too. I can't lie. Think about this. He was 11 points, 4 of 18 from the field. He misses like first 11 shots or something. Minus 18 plus minus in a 3-point win. So if pretty much if he didn't play this game, which I think if Tibbs was in his right state of mind, which he never is, he would have just the guy's not feeling well. I would have just sat him down.
Yeah,
but he pushed him out there and he struggled. But the Knicks still pulled it out with Julius Randle. Not just the making shots part, because we've seen him make shots in that fake COVID season before. Like that guy was back, but not just that. The effort on defense, 4 steals for Julius Randle. The effort plays, and that last one. To dive on the ball after the steal, dish it to Brunson,
get into the fast break,
and Brunson dunking it. I was like,
"Yeah,
what is this team? Like, I don't recognize these guys."
I saw some heart out there. I haven't seen that in a minute. Like you said, I was very stunned about. Like, I couldn't believe they won that game, and talk about the game before that also.
Yeah.
Like now, as a fan, what do you think? Like, are you hopeful? Are you like, well, now is it even worth winning? Like, it's just. Because as a team, like look at the team as a whole, right? Could you really be happy about that team? I don't know.
It's we use the word it's mid, and I'm gonna ask you, Franz, in a second. But 516-572-7440. Knicks fans, 2-0 on the road trip. How we feeling? They called the wrong phone. That's the wrong phone number, not my personal phone.
Oh, Josh, you silly goose.
516-572-7440. That's the number. Now, Franz.
Yes.
How you feeling? What Antonio just said. They're 2-0 on the road trip. They just go above 500 for the first time in 2 weeks. They're 8-7 now. But, like, there's no star on this team. R.J. Barrett's supposed to be that guy, but he hasn't really...
He's a burger.
What? Stop. R.J. Barrett is not a burger.
He's a burger. He's a hamburger. No cheese, no ketchup, no pickle. They ain't nothing.
Just straight burger.
It's just meat in between 2 patties.
No.
I mean, buns.
Goodness.
Nico, you're bugging right now, bro.
A burger in between 2 patties.
Well, watching the Knicks, you know, it's cool to see us win. I'm happy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no Jokic, and we're only winning by 3.
Yeah.
This is a game we're supposed to win. You know, we can't be happy about a 3-point victory. So as much as I love the team, I am a realist, and like this is like a reoccurring thing over the season. Like games where stars are sitting out, we're barely winning. You know, these are games we're supposed to take off and show people that we're good, and we're not doing that.
No, you're absolutely right, Franz. And I've said, you know, multiple times on the show, like, if your team has a superstar, like we saw SGA, who's having an insane start to the year. We'll get into that a little bit, but he drops 45, I think it was 45 points at the Garden. Something like that. They win by 10. OKC scores 145 points. That's crazy. So if your team, and OKC's not even that good, but my point being, if you have a star, you can go to town on the New York Knicks. Now, Jokic was sitting, and like you said, they only win by 3. And it was a good win. It was a lot of effort. They were down 10 in the fourth quarter. A lot of big effort plays to get back in it, but the 3-point win against a team with no Jokic, Jamal Murray, who's still recovering from injury.
Yes.
Michael Porter Jr. has a 60-year-old back at 25. It's crazy. It's cooked already somehow, but... I don't know. The next game, you're looking at it here, the Golden State Warriors on Friday night. It's in prime time.
I'm very interested in how that goes.
Yeah.
Now, if the Knicks win that game, maybe I'll start being a little optimistic.
Me too.
A little, happy about the team in general. I mean, you just saw the Warriors lose to the Suns by, like, pretty bad. And then you had Curry shoot, 50-something points? Still lost?
Yeah, 50.
So, I mean, that's a star right there, right?
Yeah.
Now, usually the Warriors are all stars. Clearly not this season. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, if the Knicks beat, the Warriors, maybe I'll be a little like, all right, maybe we could look at our team into, like, maybe some actual trade value, or maybe it's like actually worth winning, like to even the play-in tournament. I don't even know.
Speaking of trade value, and I was texting this in our group chat earlier. So 2 rumors like dropped at the same time with the Knicks and Eric Sons. So all of a sudden I see a tweet on my timeline. It's the Knicks are interested in Jay Crowder, and I was thinking, like, how does that make sense?
I'm thinking the same thing as you.
But then I put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, there's been a Julius Randle to the Suns. There's been a Julius Randle to the Suns rumor for the entire offseason now. And the mock trades that I've seen, it's been Jay Crowder, maybe Shamet, Saric. And the way Julius Randle's playing, Eric, you might have to give up a first-round pick at this point, too.
No.
No?
Not doing
What do you mean, no? You're not doing it,
the
but
man
the Suns do.
No, the man can't play no defense. We seen it.
What happened on Sunday? Luke Dort was just driving past him the whole game.
What happened last night, though?
4. Cuatro. Come on.
That's 4 in Spanish.
Exactly.
Thank you for that.
He picks and chooses when he wants to play good. He does. Am I lying?
Nah, you're not. Unfortunately, you're not.
I plead the fifth because I'm trying to keep his trade value up, right? I'm not gonna dump on Julius Randle.
No, I'll definitely take him, but you're not getting the first round pick out of us.
Why not?
Nah.
I feel like
you're gonna have to take Jay Crowder and Shamit. That's it.
Come on, not Shamit, yo. He's with peace and love. He's not the handsomest man. Like I'm not gonna lie. He's a little.
All right, give up. All right. This is the other trade I said. We don't even need Randall. Just give me Cam Reddish.
No, you're not.
They're not trading Cam Reddish.
Give me Cam Reddish and Fournier, and I'll give you Jay Crowder and Shamit.
What?
You want Fournier?
No.
You could have Fournier.
Yes, you can have Fournier.
I feel like he'll do better
I'm
with
not
the
talking
team.
about France. You could have him, yo.
You're not talking about the other Fournier either that we looked up in the back. Yeah, you're not getting Cam Reddish from us. Cam Reddish has actually shown himself to be a winning player. Like, if you're the Knicks, you need as many of those guys as you can get. So
He's playing. All right, he's playing with more heart than Barrett right now, right?
yeah.
What you gonna do with Barrett?
I mean,
We could trade him to Cleveland for Donovan
No,
Mitchell.
trade him to
I
OKC.
think that ship sailed.
No, trade him to OKC for SGA.
I don't think OKC would take that trade. Right
They'll take Barrett and some firsts.
You know, I'm happy you brought up SGA because that's the one guy. Like, if you're a Knicks fan at this point, you're looking for like what star can we trade for. So SGA is that guy. Let me pull up his stats real quick because it's insane. He's averaging like 32 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 50, 40, 90, 2 steals, 2 blocks from your point guard.
Man,
we've never seen that before.
That man
not from
plays
Jordan, not from anybody.
Okay,
both sides of the court.
So if we were to get SGA, how do we adjust our starting lineup if we do get SGA? Because we have Brunson, then we have Quickly, who also handles the ball a lot coming off the bench, and he needs to touch the ball. He scores off the dribble a lot.
You know, Franz, I would say if you look around the NBA, like 2 point guard lineups, like Trae Young and DeJounte Murray are killing it. They took a tough loss to Boston last night, but Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, 2 like small shot creating guards. I think that's the wave in the NBA now. So if you look at Brunson, you compare him with SGA. Honestly, RJ Barrett's got to go in that deal.
Yeah.
If you're talking about getting that guy,
definitely.
And I've said on this show too, I'd trade Obi Toppin I wouldn't trade Obi Toppin for God.
Thank goodness.
I was about to say,
not even 2 gods.
I need me some Toppin.
I'm not trading Obi Toppin. Absolutely, I'm not trading from anything. But I've said that. But when it comes to SGA, I'm thinking about it. Like,
nah, yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable. But you see how us as fans, like we love Toppin so much, but our head coach doesn't.
Yeah,
He hates him. He hates him.
So it's like, do we get rid of our coach or do we get rid of Obi?
The coach.
I think every Knicks fan
How
would
is
say
that?
the coach.
That's not even a question.
That's what we want. But is it what's gonna happen?
No.
Nope.
We never know. We
Because
truly
Leon
never
Rose
know.
doesn't have a spine. That's why I'm going to start yelling. He's spineless. He's just.
He's not even a real person.
If you want to get
It's
into,
an idea.
if you want to give into tips, Josh, I think Antonio's auditioning for the Knicks head coaching spot with his freaking.
right now, guys.
Very sharply
He's
dressed.
very
today.
sharp.
This is how
I
you
think
get
you get the
dressed.
job.
I got the diet, unlike Tibbs. Come on, guys. You gotta hire me out here.
You have hair.
I have hair.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not spineless.
Close.
I'd put Obi in.
He doesn't look like a toenail.
No.
And I would have gotten rid of Quickly. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm tired of Quickly.
Really?
What?
Tired of him, man.
But, like, why?
Just during the trade rumors back in the offseason, like, sure, he's doing better, he's doing well, or whatever, but, like, come on. Like, during the offseason, why were we so afraid to get rid of him? Like, why didn't we just trade?
I can agree with that.
I'm sorry, but, like, he's not worth it. We already know what's going to happen to him, right? He's not going to stay in the Knicks. We know he's not the future. He knows he's eventually going to either get traded or get not re-signed. I just doubt Quickly is a part of the Knicks' future. Like, they already talked about trading him in the first place, so you already know how things like that work. Like, those people don't end up staying when they're already part of trade rumors.
When it comes to a potential star like SGA or maybe like a Jaylen Brown, that's a long shot, but it could happen. I'm giving up Quickly, RJ. I'm giving up Grimes.
Yep. Yep.
Leon Rose wants to talk about after they swing and miss on DeJounte Murray and Donovan Mitchell in a press release because he's scared of the cameras. It's the funniest thing. Has anyone ever seen Leon Rose in person?
He's probably scared. Honestly, he's probably scared of you, Josh, at this point. You've ranted on him so much.
I would make him cry. I'd make him cry. Like, if you're going to be the GM in New York City, like, you can't be putting out press releases after you swing and miss on guys. Like, we have 11 first-round picks in the next 5 years. Like, but
you know who is
still has to make us happy? And we never do anything with our picks anyways.
Right. Happy to have them.
I gotta say though, Jalen Brunson's not a miss. I can admit that by now. I'm honestly, as a Knicks fan, I'm probably happy about JB. I like him on the Knicks. I think it was a good move. It's not like Kodiak. I thought it was gonna be like him. I thought it was gonna be another Kemba Walker situation, and it's not. And I'm happy about that. But at the same time, I know for a fact Knicks fans like myself are not gonna stop talking about Donovan Mitchell for years and years to come. We're gonna keep watching him score. Win, and we're just gonna hate it. We're gonna hate it.
It was even more upsetting when I was watching JJ Redick's podcast with Donovan. Donovan thought it was done.
Yep.
He said he had a house getting built in New York. Like, he thought he was ready, gonna wake up and move on to New York, and then boom, turns around and he's going to Cleveland.
France,
I wanted to cry.
Should have been a Knick.
It was so perfect because
could have had him and Brunson.
Like Nico just said, he's from Westchester too. He's from the New York area. Mm-hmm. We all know his dad was a New York Met. You could have had him and Brunson together. Imagine that duo. Just destroying.
Josh, I don't know about you, but I think we'd have a pretty good team.
Literally. We'd be a lot better than mid right now. I know they have a winning record now. If Knicks fans want to celebrate and clap for that, go for it. But
probably better than the Nets too.
Yeah. Let's actually use that as a segue to get into Brooklyn. So they visit the number one team in the West, guys, the Portland Trailblazers.
That's a shocker. Honestly.
Yeah,
I didn't expect Portland to come out guns blazing.
Damian Lillard, and they got Anthony Simons. Jeremy Grant's been a great addition.
Great.
They don't even have Gary Payton II yet. He's still nearing a return from injury. And Kyrie Irving is nearing a return to the Brooklyn Nets, according to Woj, with that weird, let me not call it weird. No, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Relax on me.
Uh-oh, stinky. Careful now.
Yeah, hold. Let me just say this. It's not a weird checklist. It was just it was a little bit... It was a checklist. It was
odd.
I'm not going to use any adjectives.
You know, like how Monty Goodell spins the wheel for punishment? That's what I felt like for Kyrie a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just weird. He had I said it again. He had six checkpoints to get through to return to the Brooklyn Nets.
Side quests.
Literally side quests, like GTA missions. I've never seen anything like that in the NBA.
I'm surprised he did them though, Josh. I'm really surprised he went through with it because you know he is. He's very stubborn. Yeah. He doesn't like being told what to do.
He's a silly goose.
And he likes drama, so I'm surprised he was like, fine, I'll do it. I'm sorry, I guess.
Y'all ever had that one kid in school that could never come outside for recess because he had to complete other work that he never completed?
And 5 different classes? Yeah.
How was that kid?
He's like, see, look, that's basically what Kyrie is right now.
Yeah, it's... Whenever he comes back, the Nets could use him because what's their record now? They're what?
I don't know. I know they're 12th, though.
12th in the East.
Yeah,
6-9.
6-9.
Nice.
Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, all that money you're paying those guys, and you're 6-9.
Speaking of Ben Simmons, oh my God, I had such high hopes on him. I
did
because back to JJ Redick's podcast. Back to the podcast. JJ let him talk. He put his heart out there. He was winning me over. I said, you know what? I'm on the Ben Simmons train. I believe in him. And then I see a post today comparing Joel Embiid's 59 points in one game to Ben's 47 all season. And after that, I just I logged out of Instagram, went to go brush my teeth and start my day.
What about the assists, though, all right? Because he's a killer with those assists, man. He just loves...
What about the screens he's setting, though?
Screens? I don't know, guys.
Shoot it, Ben!
What about Ben just on the corner of the bench watching the play flow?
In the corner of just the paint.
He wants to join in, but he knows he can't do anything useful. And if he does, he might last 30 seconds on the court. I don't know.
Oh man!
I mean, Brayden, you're not wrong. That's how it's looked so far.
Some people can't even last 30 seconds on the court. So
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Do they sit in the corner also, Nico?
Ben Simmons, the backup center for the Brooklyn Nets. $177 million.
We don't, Brandon, here's the thing. He actually pays to get onto the court instead of getting paid to play. That's the thing.
Now, does Ben Simmons, does he somehow get traded here? I doubt that happening because of his contract.
For what? What are you going to get back for him?
How do you, like, they just they have to get rid of him, though? Like, as a Nets guy, you have to, as a Nets owner,
Like, at least a bag of chips.
just a general manager, as a coach, you have to get rid of Ben Simmons. He's become a distraction. Every time he's on the court, all they care about is whether he succeeds or doesn't. No one cares about the Nets in general, and they're going to keep blaming the losses on him. That you have to get rid of Ben Simmons here. I'm sorry, because it's only been a couple of games, not even a whole season. Kind of has, because last season he didn't even play, but still,
bro,
you got to get rid of him. He's become an ongoing issue, like ongoing.
If you want to get rid of Ben Simmons, you obviously gonna have to piece him together with somebody else because nobody's taking him straight up with that.
Yeah, switch mics over there.
No, nobody's really taking Ben Simmons by himself, especially with that contract. You're gonna have to piece him together with either a pick or somebody else.
This just serves my point. The Nets, when Kevin Durant demanded that trade, they should have just, I don't care. You're never going to get equal value back for Kevin Durant. Mm-hmm. I get it. But at the same time, you know the Nets are last in revenue in the NBA?
No. Really?
They play in New York City.
That's what's most important. Oh, no. That's not good.
Like, if you're going to be last in revenue, you can at least be good on the court. But they suck on the court, so it's like it's a double-edged sword of just.
Yeah. They're never going to be New York's team, and they could win 10 straight championships, and the Knicks would still be New York's team.
100% right.
I never understood being a Brooklyn Nets fan. It just doesn't make sense. Like,
coming for the whole fan.
all five of them are going to call up and be so offended, Franz. Oh my god!
You know, it's funny. You mentioned like the KD trade that should have happened or didn't happen when he requested the trade. He actually spoke on that recently about why he did that in the first place, and he said that he was tired of basically being blamed because when you're the star of the team, who else are you going to look at but the star? And I just don't understand why KD would admit that openly when he knows that that's just going to keep people like more and more mad about the fact that he can't do his own thing. Like, he should have stayed in Golden State Warriors. He needed the Warriors. Like, doesn't he understand what that means when he says that?
I can't remember in sports, Antonio, like sports history, like all four major sports, a guy as great as Kevin Durant just not want to be a leader, isn't a leader, just
nope.
It's crazy.
Selfish.
Kevin, like the players,
quitter.
All the guys that look to Kevin Durant in that locker room. Edward Sumner, all the guys he called out, Nick Claxton, Patty Mills, all these guys. Like, you're looking to Kevin Durant, like you're the guy. Like, we follow you, and he's just like, nah, I'm
just really, another guy.
I don't really feel like it. Like, no,
doesn't make sense.
I don't get it. They're a weird team. It starts at the top with the ownership. It trickles on down to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But we'll see how they do against Portland tonight. And like I said, Kevin Durant commented on that blowout loss. He made those comments actually after the blowout loss to the Kings. And it's like, it's the same way you never want to go to bed angry, or you never want to all that stuff. You never want to talk to Kevin Durant after a blowout loss.
Especially
to the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, to the Kings.
Like
153 points.
It's insane.
They suck.
They're garbage.
You know who else sucks? The defending champions.
Oh, the Warriors?
Yeah. Golden State.
In the West? I don't know.
On the road, they suck.
They're 0-8.
You're still part of the pool party? I don't know, man. The Warriors stink, dude.
They brought out the trucks for Poole to do absolutely nothing. I was just talking about this with my friends. I really hope he could get it going because it's disgusting what he's putting out there for $140 million, honestly.
Draymond should went for the knockout,
Maybe we should have seen this coming, Antonio, because if, like... Thank you, Mauricio, from the corner.
From the background.
Thank you. From
the infamous corner.
We hate to see you in that corner.
The ghost
bad
of Mauricio.
Things have happened in that corner. Bad things. Visuals.
Oh, man.
What were you going to say?
Shout out Casper.
Let me get us back on track, guys. Look, that was funny though, Mauricio.
I should have stolen the TV.
It was stolen? No, because I walked in one day. And it
just wasn't there.
And all the video games were gone too. Like, if they were smart, they would have just taken the power cord. But
would have been the greatest prank in history.
Yeah.
And then they just disappeared. It was like no one was ever here.
Yep, Casper went crazy.
It was weird. And then Casper went and he made some hate list, Josh. And for some reason, Eric Williams was number 4 on the list.
How am I number 10?
I'm number 3. Like, what you say screw me for?
I'm not number 4.
What number were you?
11.
11?
Oh, you.
After what I did in that Ghost's car.
Nico was 10.
How am I number 10?
I'm telling you, you would have been higher up, but you earned some points
Just
with
kept
that.
eye contact. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing this in your car. You gonna deal with it.
I couldn't do nothing about it either. What are you expecting to do about
What you
that?
gonna do about it?
Nico was just giving him that look like, how dare you try something.
No, you see, Eric, you asked what he was going to do about it. He's just going to sit in the corner of, I don't know what the restaurant was. Sit in the corner and watch, like Ben Simmons.
Transfer well.
This is the perfect time.
He's such a bench player, bro.
This is the perfect time to remind everybody what they're listening to.
Is it Sports Talk?
I think so.
I don't know. I think we got no track.
I'm pretty sure you're listening to WHPC Sports Talk. I think it's on the voice of Nassau Community College too. That's 90.3 WHPC. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though. Don't. What were we even talking about? Klay Thompson.
Bench players.
With the Nets.
Bench players.
With the Nets.
You know who needs to be a bench player? Klay Thompson.
Ooh.
Klay.
That's so mean. Klay Thompson's so funny and nice. And has a goatee on. He goes boats. Come on, man.
Like I said, Antonio pre-show,
he
was a good dude.
alright.
He was a good dude.
He's kind of like Old Yeller. You know what I mean? You gotta put him on the back.
Love the Thursday.
Just
yeah.
drop him. Do whatever you gotta do. Just don't play him.
Just
Don't play him. That's for sure.
I can't with the Clay slander.
you gotta admit he looks pretty bad right
He
now.
does.
He does,
He
but
does.
You still got to give him respect.
Yeah.
He got
He's
4 rings.
done so much. He's done so much for the
He
organization.
contributed in all rings.
He contributed all those rings.
Yeah, but like we're talking present day though. So like if you're talking about Jordan Poole, I know Jordan Poole hasn't played that good either, but he doesn't play defense anymore. He's not a premier 3-point shooter anymore. Like, so what's his purpose?
The money changed him. The money changed him.
I was talking about changing those boats. The boats and the injury changed them. That's what changed
No,
them.
the injury definitely just changed him. That was a rough one.
Honestly, the only thing that I don't like that Clay did in last night's game was sit there and take that 3 to the face by Mikal. When he turned around and point those fingers at Clay's face, if that was me, you got to find me.
Nah,
I'm getting off that bench. We're stopping the game because that was disrespectful. But Mikal was doing his thing. He was killing.
I thought Clay was going to hold up the 4. Like, because he was like, he put the 3 in his face. I thought Clay was going to do something like, hey, I got 4.
he's just a broken man at this point. Like,
Yeah.
So, Franz, you personally wouldn't take that level of disrespect?
Me personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. They would have to team me up. Like Melo was waiting for KG when he said, what, Lala tastes like Cheerios?
Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut.
Like, I would have been right outside that locker room after the game because that's nuts. Don't put your fingers in my face.
Double entendre. Don't ask about.
Nuts.
I think, yes, nuts. Sports phrase.
Sports phrase, insert joke.
Wait for laughter. Laughter.
Oh, there it is. Let's move on to a preview of Thursday Night Football tonight. Yay. Your Packers, Nico.
Yeah, my
Shout out to
Packers.
the Packers, yo.
There.
Shout out, Eric. How about those Packers, huh? Eric, let me hear about those Packers, yo. They couldn't beat the Giants, but they beat the Cowboys just fine. Get that Prescott out
For
there.
everyone listening, you're about to listen to an ass whooping on WHPC.
He had the wrong sleep number, that's for sure. Because he's out there throwing picks, scrambling and sad.
Yo, he's been waiting all week for this.
Eric, I want to let you know, if you come over here, me and Franz are not going to stop you from getting to this man, even as nice as he's
Watch
dressed.
The suit. Watch the suit. It's a 3-piece, all right? The grease.
It's all love over here. What?
No. Switch the mic.
Again.
You keep playing with the wire.
Sabotaging.
Blame the Hispanic.
I'm not. Come on, it ain't even like that. Listen, I'm not gonna come over there. You know it's all love. Everybody in the room gets the same love.
Of course.
Well,
But let's not
Rudy Ford
talk.
got 2 pieces of love.
Listen, you gotta see us on Thanksgiving.
I'll see you there.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure we'll be there and ready.
I wish we were here on Thanksgiving.
I wish we were here.
Do you have the Herschel Walker jersey added to the cart yet?
That's redacted. Hold on. I didn't know what he was about. Okay, hold on.
Oh, come on.
So what jersey?
Player, right?
What jersey you want to get?
Well, when I win the bet, you'll be getting a Daniel Jones jersey, and if by any chance maybe an asteroid hits exactly when Daniel's about to throw a game-winning touchdown, then mayhaps I might get I guess it'd have to be Dak Prescott, Mr. Wrong Sleep Number 2 interception type player. I don't know. Troy Aikman, you think? Tony Romo? I don't know.
I don't know why you think you're gonna win this game.
How about Trayvon Diggs? He can't cover a field. I can wear his jersey.
What?
I don't know. Where was the secondary? Where was the Cowboys?
He had one target that whole game.
Listen, he needs to be better.
He had Allen Lazard on lock.
Okay.
Every time he was on Allen
What
Lazard,
about that last play though?
Lock.
The last play where they got to the field, they were to throw a game-winning field goal. What happened that play? Where was he then? Was he on the bench?
He wasn't on that side of the field.
Oh, okay.
I don't know he can't cover the whole field. You know that.
Well, I bet you wish you did, because you have
just saying.
Besides him.
You see what happened when he played Justin Jefferson last year. Expect the same thing this week.
We have no receivers. I don't know who's going to be defending it. Don't worry about it. He's got to block the run, though. Watch out for the run. That's all we got.
No.
Wouldn't it be funny if Kenny Galladay out of nowhere just went off? And
Please don't mention his name around me. Please don't mention Kenny's name around me.
What's wrong? You don't like Kenny Galladay? 4 years, $72 million?
Like Jacob Trouba to us.
Eric, if there's one thing we could come together about, it's about the Eagles' loss, all right? Fly, Eagles, fly. Imagine losing to the Washington redacted / commander / not Skins. You know what I mean? Like, imagine losing to them.
Listen, they lost to Taylor Heineke. Put some respect on my guy's name.
I was about to say, if there's anybody they're going to lose to, it's Taylor Heineke.
Heineke is him.
That man is a magician.
No.
He always finds a way to shock the world.
I got something to say, and I said this the past 2 days. I want you to hear it. Listen.
Man, you're gonna have to go to the mic. You're gonna have to go to the mic.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It's working?
No.
The Commanders are better than the Giants.
Oh my God! Please stop.
What?
Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
That's
you should have known your team season was gonna go like this when we seen Aaron Rodgers' haircut. Literally, like that man is leading your team with that haircut. That's a bad haircut. He doesn't even want to be there.
Nico, you got any?
Well, Eric's a Cowboys fan.
What is with the mics, bro? Who is sabotaging WHPC?
It's the ghost. It's the ghost.
He's back. He's taking the wires now, not the TV. He's actually listening to our advice. He's taking the power cord.
Yeah, he's taking the power cord this time. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nico. Your team just caught a stray.
Give me a quick check.
We're from Full House, only 3 mics working. Love it.
That's crazy.
So my Packers, yes. What was the question?
You were gonna do it. It wasn't even a question. You just took it off.
Oh, Eric's a Cowboys fan.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
But are you gonna defend your boy?
Oh no, he has a bitch haircut.
Well,
he has a bitch name, a bitch haircut. He's been playing like a bitch all season, and he's a bitch. So.
Wow. Oh, I guess he wasn't gonna defend his boy.
I didn't see that going that way.
No, why would that
me either?
Now let me know. Did the Packers win tonight though?
Yes. I hope so, because Tennessee is very fraudulent.
Wait, you really even hope with the I don't even know. I thought you didn't want the Packers to win.
No, this is what I've set my expectations to for the season. I expect them to lose every game. That way I can't get hurt.
Okay.
See, that's
I've
what
been sold dreams the past 3 years. I expected them to win Super Bowls for the last 3 years.
Oh, that's not happening anymore.
I'm not expecting anything anymore. So
now
it's J-Lo season in my head.
Nico, at what point do you start Jordan Love? Like, if you think about it, the Giants did the same thing to Eli Manning. They went ahead and started Geno Smith. When do you start Jordan Love?
If the Packers would have lost last weekend against the Cowboys, I would have started J-Lo for the rest of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you can't say that.
I can't say that.
You paying that man all that money just
I don't care. We have to figure out if Jordan Love is the future of this team at quarterback.
Obviously not.
Why would you say obviously
because
not? They said the same thing about Aaron Rodgers when Brett Favre retired. They
haven't even made a move to put him in yet. Like, even after all those games you lost, they haven't even looked at Jordan Love.
Yeah, I'm gonna also do.
Because at 3-6, you can still go somewhere. 3-7, you can't.
No, I'm sorry, but they do not believe in your man J-Lo. They don't believe in him whatsoever.
You don't think so?
What was the point of drafting him?
They don't believe in him.
They just wanted to piss Aaron Rodgers off.
I think so.
I think they just wanted to gaslight Aaron Rodgers. Like, oh, you want a receiver? That's a backup quarterback in the first round.
Remember the pieces when he threw one pick and they benched him right away? Like, they don't believe Jordan Love. They don't care about Jordan Love. They don't care about Jordan Love at all. They don't.
It's such a weird situation, bro. Like,
it's a bitch franchise. Brian Gutekunst, he's a bitch. Everyone's a bitch.
You know who wouldn't lose to the
bitch counter for Nico?
Yeah, we do need a bitch counter.
I think he's up to 6 now.
I think
we're way past
like
that.
10 maybe.
Are we talking total like?
No. Today alone,
year?
Today alone is over.
We up there.
I want to go back to you though, Eric. All right, let me hear this. All right, what is your prediction for next Thursday? Thanksgiving brawl, the Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it. What do you think? Cowboys, Giants. What do you got?
You want to score?
I want to score. I want you tell me the whole game plan. I know you have it. What do you possibly think is gonna happen? You think shut out? You think
No, not a shutout.
All right,
not a shutout. You know, Saquon, he gonna score his little touchdown. Dame Jones, is he gonna work on his defense? I mean, Aaron Rodgers did it, but he don't have receivers to throw to. Obviously, you gotta look at that.
Oh, big play Slayton. He's going off.
Listen,
he got the speed.
All right, I'm gonna start with the score. 34-13.
All right. Okay.
34-13.
Yo, me personally, Franz and Antonio.
Delusional, right? Out of his mind.
You cannot say delusional because
you got the wrong sleep number because you're dreaming in real life right now. This moment, you're going crazy.
It's gonna be 42-17.
He's
Giants, right?
No, Cowboys.
Right?
Cowboys.
Oh my God.
The Giants don't have the answer.
They don't have Tony Romo anymore. It's not gonna be like that anymore. Come on, guys. They got Dak Prescott. He stinks, dude. Come on.
That's crazy.
What happened the last?
He's counting the weeks. It's been so long since we lost.
You lost 2 weeks ago.
You lost to Cooper Rush. But okay, that was the defense. That was the defense that game. I give it to him. But what happened every other time you played Dak? Last season, week 5.
Listen, you can't fault this. After that boat picture, something took a storm. So that I wouldn't fault the Giants. I just fault that boat picture. Right? I blame OBJ for that.
Is the boat pick curse over now?
Yeah, Daboll ended it.
Maybe.
I agree with that.
I think when they win a playoff game, maybe it'll be over.
I agree with Braden there. He's not wrong.
You know, Odell Beckham will come back to the Giants and it'll be a full circle moment. Like,
this is great. No, I don't see how this affects the theory that Sauce is better than Deion Sanders, doesn't it, Eric?
I don't even want to think about that. It hurts my brain.
Wait, I want to know your opinion on this though. Sauce or Darrelle Revis? Right, Revis Island or Sauce? What do you think?
That's a better question.
We need to see.
We need to see, bro. The people that make these correlations.
The deal. What do you mean?
No.
I was
Anthony Marin did that.
Thank
okay?
you. I can't. I'm not going to be stupid enough. I don't want to call Anthony stupid. I'm not going to be crazy enough.
He did say Deshaun Watson was on the Texans yesterday. That was a thing that happened.
That's actually like egregious. That's how do you
should be playing for the prison team right about now.
That was a bit silly.
But Antonio, I'm not crazy enough 9 games into it or 10 games into his career to say, well, it is 9 because they're 6-3. 9 games into his career to say, oh, he's better than Deion or Darrelle Revis. Like, that's just stupid.
He's the second greatest cornerback in Jets
They're pretty absurd about Sauce right now. They're lost in the sauce.
Well, as we should. I mean, he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year by a mile. I mean, right, Josh?
By a mile?
Yeah, I think so.
Who else is going to win it?
Tariq Woolen, but I think Sauce is better right now.
Kayvon. I was about to say.
Are you questioning
That's
Sauce?
my guy, but
Wrong universe. But,
you monster.
bro, it's
Tariq Woolen's playing well in Seattle too. I just need to give him credit.
But I think it's Sauce.
Bro, Sauce is just like
it's very 1A, 1B.
Sauce by a light year.
Watching him is just so amazing. It's like Slender Man in a Jets uniform, just out there.
That's actually a good correlation.
I've never seen a DB that big do these things. Pause. Sounds a little crazy.
When the D is big, they just go crazy. So.
Hold up, brother. Sports, Josh. Get us back on track for Nico
sports
goes.
phrase.
Big D.
Sports
Big D is very
So
important
he's
in football.
inserting the jokes.
so you know how
He's inserting the jokes.
Always inserting.
So we talk about how
Never pulling out the jokes.
we talk about how fake the Vikings are, right?
Stop.
So we talk about how fake they are, and now we're wrong. We've been proved wrong. I'm sorry, guys. We were wrong with the Vikings.
Minnesota.
we were wrong about Minnesota.
The one good thing
All right.
Casper did before he left.
So
Facts.
I gotta ask you, Nico, right, as a Packers fan, if the Titans lose to the Packers tonight, does that make them fake? Because like the Vikings, we thought were fake. They're not fake. I'm sorry.
With the Titans?
The Titans are 6-3. They're kind
the
of
Titans have been
but
the Titans is just Derrick Henry.
I don't think that's
offensively
true.
it's just Derrick
Henry. That's true. I don't know if you saw the last game, but they had Tannehill back for some reason. I don't know why he was gone in the first place, but they have him back, right? And they had him thrown to this I don't even remember what his name was, but it's Westbrook, not even Dede, another Westbrook. It's looking to me that the Titans might win the division. Like I didn't think that was going to happen because the division looks trash from the beginning of the season. But the Titans looking kind of real now and looking like AFC contenders.
You don't think Jeff Saturday's Colts are going to make a run, Antonio?
I think they will.
So. I don't think
really?
So. I'm sorry.
I like them.
Once I saw Matt Ryan back, I knew it was clipped for the Colts.
You know what's funny about that? So Jeff Saturday tweeted before he got hired as the Colts head coach, damn, the Raiders are terrible.
He did say that.
And then he goes and beats the Raiders. Like, that's tough. I got to honor that.
Does Josh McDaniels get fired sometime this week?
How has he not been fired? You have Devontae Adams on your offense, and you can't win more than, what, 2 games?
You know, speaking of just Saturday, Nico put it in the back of my head because I'm going to the game when they play the Colts December 4th. So
y'all are gonna lose.
I'll be in Dallas. He put it in the back of my head.
They're running the
Saturday
table.
Might lose. I'm like, damn. You got me thinking, like, damn, this run defense look atrocious. So it's like, Jonathan Taylor led the league last year? Oh, yeah. He's going to eat.
Yeah.
The Colts being this bad was shocking for me. I thought they were
really.
I thought they were going to be.
You thought
Matt Ryan?
I believe in Matt Ryan.
I did. I thought Matt Ryan was going to come through.
I did. I swear to you.
He's been garbage ever since that Super Bowl.
But that's why I thought him escaping the team where that happens.
Yeah, actually, when you escape and then you go to QB hell in Indianapolis.
I thought he would be their savior, their Jesus, if you will.
That's also too.
Yeah, that's no.
Well, I can't co-sign. I was wrong. He's pretty bad. I don't know what happened to him. I guess he's old. Father Time. What can I say?
His name's Matt.
Wait, so can we just clear the air? So the Vikings are considered real now.
Yeah, they have to be.
So they weren't before.
They weren't before.
No, we all thought they were very fraudulent.
Well, I was the only one who didn't.
Okay, I'm right with you because I never thought they were.
Captain right now. I swear to God, he was with us just a week ago.
No. I predicted before you. While all you guys were saying they were frauds, I predicted Philly and Minnesota NFC Championship game, and everyone looked at me like I had 3 heads.
And I completely flipped. I got Minnesota going to the Super Bowl.
You were the one to first.
But the thing, they're just barely getting out of games, man.
But they beat arguably the best team in the AFC, Nico.
I don't know. Josh Allen's pretty.
No,
good now. Josh Allen's
the
pretty
Bills
good
are
now.
not the best team in the AFC.
What we thought they were, because your opinions change every week. So who's the best team in the AFC now?
I've been saying this now for I think 3 straight weeks. It's the Jets.
What?
Wait, what?
It's the Jets or Dolphins.
No,
I say the Dolphins.
I say Dolphins.
Mahomes is right there.
No. Yeah, Dolphins.
I'm saying, right?
He's just he's committing to the Tua versus Geno Super Bowl. Keep that in mind, also.
I am. That is true. I really want that, but it's not happening anymore.
Yeah,
it's going to be Tua versus Kirk.
Damn.
I might cry.
Me and Nico are in 2 and on.
We are in 2 and on. That's right.
We are aligned.
Josh, what's Tua's full name again?
Oh. Why you ask Josh?
What a guy.
Well, you know Josh.
Well, yeah. Damn. Tua's full name on air. That's crazy.
Imagine saying Tua's full name and a racial slur at the same time.
That's crazy.
He found a way to do it.
Nico?
That wasn't even being around the bush. That was just straight up what he. Anyways,
he found a way. He always found a way.
He always did. Even asked for permission sometimes, and then
other times he didn't. But we don't talk about that. Yeah, good idea, Josh.
Oh yeah, football. Yeah, Thursday night football. I'll take the Packers to win. I'll take the Packers to win their 2nd straight. They're back. They're back clearly. They're going to make the playoffs.
You know, if the coaching is good, then yeah. If you run the damn ball like you have been, like you should have been the whole season.
No Jeffrey Simmons for Tennessee either. So
run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball 45 times tonight. You're winning the game.
That's the number I was going to say. If they don't have 40 rushing attempts, give 20 to Jones, 20 to Dillon. He's an idiot. Like this is the game you need to be running.
He's been an idiot.
Well, can't argue that. Anybody else? Picks? Game picks?
I'm gonna go opposite of you. I'm going Tennessee.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going Tennessee. Yeah.
Creating enemies already.
That isn't tough for you. Let's not act like that's nothing. Insulted everyone. You said at least Aaron, Mercedes. I don't know what name is next.
Oh, where's Mercedes at?
Yo, Mercedes 516.
She might be in the Ghost's car. I don't know.
7440.
You might have paid for that.
How much?
At least $1. Actually, for him, it's gotta at least be $2K. Like.
No, over that, more.
Yes, his
20K.
Yes, his mom's for that.
Oh, definitely. That's the lunch money right there.
I can't keep supporting you like this, Nico.
Hey, football.
Brandon, who you got, Brandon?
I got Green Bay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Titans, because if the Packers win, then the Cowboys' loss is like, oh, well, they beat the Titans, so maybe the Packers are turning things around. No. I got to make sure the Cowboys stay down. So the Titans need to win here, all right, and prove that good teams beat the Packers, unlike bad teams. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Titans, and I'm going to say the Titans because Derrick Henry's just that guy, and he woke up finally this season. I don't know.
If the Packers lose tonight, I want J-Lo starting the rest of the season.
Okay,
because you're not making the playoffs with a 4-7 record.
Yeah,
right
true.
That's true. 4-7 with the Commanders ahead of you. The 49ers.
That whole division can make the playoffs, which is
NFC.
insane.
Oh, this man Eric's staring at me right now. What are you gonna say? What?
You got my mind spiraling right now. Let me ask you this question truthfully and answer it truthfully. The Giants are better than the Cowboys?
I didn't say better, but they beat the Packers better than the Cowboys do because at least they win the game. That's all I gotta say about that.
Well, you see,
cannot wait
coaching,
for this
I think, lost
Thanksgiving
that game
matchup.
to the Packers.
So you don't think we're splitting games?
No.
He thinks
You coming to
2-0.
Dallas.
He thinks 2-0.
No, come on. Dallas on Thanksgiving?
I'm confused
I
why
mean,
you're
Derek
saying
Carr
that.
could do it last year.
Like, it doesn't matter where we play.
Who's a better quarterback, Derek Carr or Daniel Jones? Don't tell me that's a tough question.
Nah. Okay.
It's not RJ or what's it? RJ or Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Who's a better coach though?
Sorry, Maurice.
Who was it last year? Aaron Rumble was Jay Gruden at that time. Like Dabo's a better coach, so I say Dabo will probably, do a better job than even the Raiders did last year.
I think Dable can keep them in the game, but are they really going to be in the game?
But
the Packers won the game.
Listen, you gotta run the ball the whole game.
Where we?
I don't think we have to. I think I think receiver room needs to like go out to eat or something. Everybody put on their big boy pants and say get open. Cause DJ, I want to know. Do you think DJ is a bad quarterback?
Nah, he's not bad. After what I've seen this first half of the season, he's not a bad quarterback.
So if we know DJ can get the ball to his receivers. These guys just, I don't think it's that hard to get open. Like
not in the slot, especially not in the slot. What we doing, guys?
Like
Quick
get
slant.
Wandale the ball. Like
that's the guy who needs to be getting the ball.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like look how fast he is. Just get him the ball, whether it's like a couple yards up the field, and let him go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we throw the ball down the field anyways. Like we rarely throw the ball that far down the field.
Which is weird because Daniel Jones is a pretty good deep ball too.
But when we do,
He
Craig
is.
Galladay drops it. He just. So why would we throw it deep anyway?
All right, so we got all the picks in for Thursday Night Football. Let's quickly rapid fire through some baseball, some hockey, and some soccer. Right? So the Mets and the Yankees, Brayton.
Oh boy,
They're under investigation
for something
by
that's
Major
so
League Baseball.
stupid.
Yeah, explain this to me.
So apparently, for everyone out there that doesn't watch baseball, apparently, we all knew it, so it's not. So I shouldn't say apparently. So Steve Cohen basically went to Steinbrenner, and he says, "We're not going to outbid you for Aaron Judge." Now, if you're a Mets fan, listen, and I'm a Mets fan also, I'm not completely pissed off about this like other people are because listen, I don't think Aaron Judge was going to come to the Mets anyway, but. Well, maybe Nico thinks that still, but
I'm a petty bitch, so
yeah, we trust me, we know that. But obviously, if you're a Mets fan, well, most Mets fans, you're not happy about this. Like I said, I'm not. I don't really care because I don't think they're getting him anyway. But now apparently they're under investigation. Why is it, Josh? Because what? Like you can't like
tampering, right?
Tampering or something, and like the Players Association is getting involved.
Yeah, but even Rob Manfred said that they did nothing wrong. So it's just
Rob Manfred's a jackass. Me and you both know that.
But I mean,
I'd use stronger words, but we're on the radio. So.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. But listen, it's him and DeGrom. I talked with you and Franz about this before the show, Josh. I just have this feeling like him and DeGrom are just gonna milk this offseason down to like the last few weeks, and then maybe they'll make a decision. I feel like the longer it goes with both these guys, the better it is. DeGrom and Judge, that being said, the longer they take to sign, the more likely I think they're going to come back, to be honest.
Yeah, and I still can't believe they're under. This is so lame. This whole thing is so lame. And we're going to see more of this, too. I don't understand tampering in baseball. Like, I get it for other sports, like the NBA, but baseball, really? That's lame. It's
Josh, I just feel like you don't think baseball's a sport.
It's an idea.
Which I completely agree with.
Whoa. I've just been against all the slander today. We started with RJ, now baseball. I love baseball.
I love baseball too.
It's a game. I love the Yankees.
Welcome to the Thursday show, Franz. That's what we do.
We kind of just take dumps on everything.
Or everyone, especially Casper the Ghost.
Yeah, 1,000%.
That TV, I don't understand. But whatever. Hockey.
Yeah.
The New York Rangers. How are we feeling about the state of Nico, Brayton, y'all team?
Mid, I think is it mid or is it meh?
Me?
Yeah, from
it's still too early.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm on the happiness train right now. I'm not letting
their ability to look great. They're so weird, Nico. Did you watch the game against Arizona Sunday?
I did watch that game.
They
were sleeping through like 2 periods. And
no,
for
the first
goals.
for the first period and a half, they looked terrible.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, they look like it's last season again. I believe Igor will be in net tonight, so that'll be good.
What's the backup guy's name? That's the casual Halak.
Yaroslav Halak.
You could probably play a better goalie than him. But
What's his record this year?
He's like 5-1.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, he's bad.
And like I'd say 5 of those losses are on him, probably. And then the one, what was it? The one game against Detroit, he did okay. No, he didn't. He actually played great. But I just
disappointing.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see Kako play tonight. Foxes look great. Please, Chris Kreider, just stand in front of that. And Filipino scored Saturday against Nashville, so why not? Hopefully he does good.
No, we have 4 straight games at like 10 p.m. and 10:30, so that's gonna be a fun little stretch.
Yeah, well, most of them are not on school nights for me, so yay me. I know Nico will probably.
Poor Braden.
Well, Nico will be asleep crying by the end of the first period, probably half the games, because the Rangers don't know how to play consistent hockey. But
Damn, he said you're finna cry.
I usually just play. This is how I do it because I have 2 monitors at home. Got a Ranger game, Madden. So I just play Madden when they're bad.
Play me.
What?
You still didn't play me.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You're gonna lose anyways. I have 1 loss here.
Oh, who beat you?
Casper.
That's in the older
Casper.
Yeah.
Okay.
what was his celebration? Did he go into the?
Dude was pumping his chest and acting like a gorilla in the middle of this place. Just hopping around, giving everybody high fives for some reason.
Listen, after the final whistle, did he go to the corner of the room just
orangutan YouTube videos?
And you lost to
orangutan YouTube.
You lost to him. You have to live with that.
Yeah, I'm like 14-1 over here.
Who'd you lose to?
He whooped your ass and then he took the power cord.
Yep.
That's gangster. That's kind of gangster. You can't lie.
He double bitched you.
All right, well, we have games again, so.
Oh, man, Casper. Shout out, Casper. Shout out. So, the World Cup, it starts on Sunday, and we have the expert here, Mauricio Mendoza.
Qatar against Ecuador, which, to be honest, I'm pretty sure, mostly for the intros and the celebrations, no one can care less about the game. I could say Ecuador could win, but yeah, the most important games, obviously, you have...
Qatar's winning the...
Why, because they're home?
Because they're home?
They've won like 7 straight matches against some pretty quality teams.
But yet they never faced...
And Ecuador's bad.
Yet again, I hate Qatar for beating my... Because I'm Salvadorian, bro. Beating El Salvador... El Salvadorans are going to take that from Qatar. So, yeah. So besides all that, obviously you have Senegal against Netherlands. Senegal star player Sadio Mane is out, so he's not going to play in the World Cup. And at this point, they're going to get spanked by a team that's just elite, despite having a coach in Louis van Gaal, which, I don't really like him that much, but you have, obviously, Virgil van Dijk, Memphis De Ligt, De Jong, Memphis Depay. That's just a team that's just... much more dark horses, but obviously they're going to take it. Obviously, the most important for most of us is the United States against Wales.
How are you feeling about the United States?
Okay, so for many years, the
U.S.
U.S.
How do you feel, Mauricio?
So I do feel this is a young team in which the difference now is that this is a team that's playing more elite, playing most of the star players. I wouldn't want to say star players. The number 1 star player is Christian Pulisic, and which without him will be nothing. But we do have a great lineup. We have McKinney, we have Acosta, we have Serginho Dest. Shout out to Serginho Dest. Yeah, Tyler Adams, all the way, man. Even Timothy Weah. But they're going up against Wales, which I feel like this is a team that's a sleeper.
They're an old team.
They're an old team, but look at Gareth Bale. He won the MLS Cup.
He won the MLS Cup.
Yeah, but look at him right now.
The MLS is like the worst Premier League.
Outside of the 5 European teams, this is a league.
Richo, you give me a globe, and there's no way in the hell I'm pointing out where Wales is. Right? Give me this Wales Cup. I'm sorry. Peace and love to everybody who's whaling out there. Whaling. I don't even know who you are. Peace and love, but no, Wales is not beating anybody. Right?
Look, I'm not saying that they're going to beat the U.S. The game could be tight, but I feel like the U.S. should not underestimate this team. That's all I'm saying.
I think they should, and I hope they do. So the one I mentioned the most about in FIFA is this World Cup.
Yeah.
It's Messi's storyline. All right, let's be honest here. Messi he has 2 left. This one and one more.
No
shot.
He is.
This is it.
No.
Really old.
Antonio, hold up a minute. you have to realize.
Now he's yelling. All right, go ahead.
Right now, we have to realize this is the time for Messi to win the World Cup.
This is his last chance.
This is last chance.
Last chance.
5 World Cup. This is 5th World Cup, which that is
That's
done.
a lot.
It's a lot.
For him,
Damn.
he should be glad that Cristiano Ronaldo is having a hard time with Portugal, all right?
Portugal will never be good.
Look, right now, if he's having a hard time in Manchester United, then you know Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to have a good time in Portugal.
No, he won't be.
So, for Messi, he has a lineup which has to be arguably the best, better than his last 4, because this is a team that won't have to rely on Messi. When you think about it, Argentina have not lost a game since 2019.
They are the favorites.
So they're one of the clear favorites. The last team they lost to was Brazil, but in the semifinals. So looking at this team being unbeaten and winning the Copa America, which was Messi's first international trophy,
that was true.
Destroying Italy 3-0, winning his second international trophy. This is a team that arguably are highly favorites, and the only 2 teams that could really have a chance, not have a chance, but really put their money's worth is Brazil and France. That's it, clearly.
Yeah.
So what's your prediction for
the whole final?
Yeah.
For me, I would love Messi to win the World Cup. If not, I know Cristiano Ronaldo is having a hard time, but if one of those 2 wins the World Cup, this clearly ends the go bait for soccer right then and there.
Oh, I completely agree.
Without the World Cup, you will not be the GOAT.
So what's your final prediction?
My final predictions. I feel like the finals. Oof. My opinion, I feel like this could go for Argentina, with Brazil, or maybe France. But France, we need to be careful because they're the champions, and there is a curse out there known as the World Cup champions curse. It's happened to Germany.
It does exist.
The Germany,
Just
Spain.
lose in the group stage right
They
after.
lose to the group stage, but you have to be careful.
Make it ugly.
But
It is.
you have to realize they have Denmark in the group stage. Denmark just destroyed
Happiest
them.
place in the world.
Yeah,
Denmark, happiest place.
happiest place in the world.
0,
And looking at how that team was back in the Euros with their best player, Christian Eriksen, who literally had a seizure, and they took the team all the way to the semifinals. That is another team. They're number 10 in FIFA, so think about that. So with that being said, yes, I have...
Game? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, right
gotcha.
there. Yeah.
All right. There you have it. We got to 5 sports today, fellas. That's good work. Good work.
Yeah,
Good
first
work.
time.
Good work.
World class.
Thank you.
Another reason why
You're
the
welcome,
Thursday
Josh.
show is the best.
Oh, the absolute best.
Oh, definitely the best. Hands down.
We're better than the fans.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah.
We are
According to
better
the
than
callers,
fans.
Shout out Charlie from Floral Park.
Absolutely. You heard it here first.
Shout out Dave from Vegas.
Frankie from Flushing.
Frank, that's
And
my
Frank
guy.
from Flushing
Love Frankie.
That's my guy. Call up tomorrow, fellas.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
Why is the MVP?
For now, thank you for listening to WHPC Sports Talk. A reminder, you can listen to our show every weekday at 4, as well as Monday morning at 9, and Tuesday night at 11. For Eric Williams, Nico Weech, Mauricio Mendoza, Brayton Daniello, Franz Compere, and Antonio Gonzalez, I am Joshua Umahi on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.